Okay, at this point, you really need to have Photoshop or the GIMP or something like that, a good photo editing program that supports TGA. GIMP's a good program. A little weird. All Linux programs are a little weird though. Let's open this up. Now we're opening up that UV texture that we exported out of Maya. Okay, this is kind of weird. Oh, looks like it corrected itself. And good. All right. Scary thing capturing. Okay, light lantern DA template. And of course, there's a bunch of stuff on my desktop. It's great place that I chose here. Let's detail it out. Let's find out what my fresh meat is of the day. All right, so there's what I was talking about. See, something went wrong with the actual exporting. So always, always back up your stuff. Period TGA. Just to make sure. There we go. Now it should be called out period TGA. I'm going to choose not to manage color. That's very important. If you haven't taken any of my Photoshop lessons, you should, especially the ones with color. Under the Photoshop 3 channel, I go over color like none other. If you do not make Photoshop not manage your color in CS3, it will add all kinds of wacky, bad color stuff to your maps, including displacement, normals, everything. Alright, so here we go. I'm just going to open a single texture out. So I'm going to choose something really quick on my drive. Helps to have a really massive texture collection. If not, go on the internet, go to Google, type something like metal. Helps to also have it very well organized. That's coming from a person that is so totally not organized when it comes to their textures. But I do know the roundabout area where I want to go. Fantasy. Another thing that's really nice, get yourself a digital Nikon D80 camera. Go on a nice little hunt for textures. You'll find all kinds of great textures that way. Take a real close shot of your texture using like a 135 millimeter lens. Okay, there we go. Nice scratched up metal. Nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just grab this background and plop it over here. That's it. Maybe later on I'll choose to actually do some kind of normal map, but for right now, for this lesson, I'm just going to slap a texture on, duplicate the layer, put it on the top, and turn the opacity down. Okay, this will give me the ability to see the UVs. I'll make it a little darker for you guys. Now, this is what I want to do. In this area where it's glowing, I want to make a little square. These are the UVs that need to be, or the actual polyplanes and UVs that need to glow. So, that's how I do that. New layer. I'm going to make one layer with probably a gradient would be kind of cool. Yeah, a gradient would definitely be sweet. Okay, so what I'm going to do, choose a gradient and see what kind of gradients I got at my disposal. Maybe choose the center one. That looks like a good one. Okay, so that is my overall like emissive color. Okay, so let's make another one. Let's go make a new layer. Do that by clicking this button. Now that's emissive, so I want something even brighter for my actual diffuse. I'm thinking white to yellow. Oh, Control Z, and up here I'm going to choose that white to 0. And it looks toned down right now. That's because I still have this layer on. So I'm not taking up the full square. I'm just clicking and dragging right about there. So that's my diffuse, and this is my emissive. Okay, so now that I got that done, I only have to make one more layer. If I don't make this, the whole thing will glow. So this one goes way at the back, right about here. Choose black and fill the layer into black. Okay, so now I have this. This is my diffuse by just turning off those two layers. So I'm going to save as. And I'm going to save them on my desktop just for right now. And save it as TGA. Okay, if the TGA format doesn't show up for you, okay, and it does, there you go. Alright, never mind. Hit save. I should have named this a little bit better. In fact, maybe it'll give me a time to do it. Lantern diffuse. Hit save. Make sure you say 24-bit pixel. Don't choose 32 or it'll have an alpha. You don't want an alpha, it'll be transparent. Okay, so I'm going to save that one more time. There we go. Computer's having a fit. Okay, sweet. Lantern's period diffuse. Good. (24-bit). Now, I'm just going to say this layer be off, this layer be on, this layer be on. Okay, good. Save as. TGA. Lanterns period EMS or emissive. Doesn't matter, you can call it anything you want. I'm just calling that for a good naming convention. Okay, so we have everything. We have two textures and a model. That's all you need, two textures and a model. And now we'll go into Gears of War and import it all in.